So let's talk about what we are teaching Black girls about their bodies. One of the most important things that I have had to do as an adult is reckon with my body image. I had to do that because I developed really early, which Black girls are more likely to do. Since I was a kid, I had a really shapely lower half, which brought attention from every group imaginable, including adults. So I struggled, not just because my body was different from all the other kids who were still in prepubescence, but because there was already so much cultural and historical baggage being placed on my maturing body. So I learned at 8 years old to do everything that I could to try to protect myself from the comments and the looks and the touches. Consequently, I never learned how to enjoy my body because I was spending so much time trying to hide it. It had become a burden. But of course it never worked because I wasn't the problem. My 8 or 9-year-old body was not the issue. It didn't matter what I did. The problem is cultural norms about Black girls and Black women that govern the ways that we view their bodies. I was and still am battling two narratives that both reduced me to just a body. The first one is that just because I'm a Black girl, I was going to be hypersexualized no matter what. And the counter to that was just as bad. The people in my life who I know were just trying to protect me actually made me really insecure and hyper aware of all of this attention by emphasizing modesty and conservative social values. I know they meant well, but the message that I got was that if I was violated, it was because I hadn't done enough. But that's not fair, because 60% of Black girls are sexually assaulted before they turn 18. And tropes that we are fast because of our body shapes or that we are hypersexual are used to justify those assaults. It's not fair because our bodies, whether they be slim or shapely, are up for public consumption. It's not fair that people recognize that and still make it our responsibility to stop it. It's not fair because we would rather tell women it's their fault than do the work to change society. Now I'm a grown-ass woman. I shouldn't have to deny myself celebrations of my body, whether or not they be sexual, because of a racist, sexist history that denies me my bodily autonomy or my full humanity. And we can't have fruitful discussions of Black women's bodies or what we wear or our sexualities without first addressing that. Loving and caring for Black women requires you relinquish any entitlement you may feel to dictate what she does with her body. And I have to say that all of the data that shows that Black women are just so much more confident in our bodies, that we have such high self-esteem, really obscures the burdens of misogynoir. Don't confuse forced resilience with an imperviousness to these attacks. I've already talked about how we are letting Black girls down because of our refusal to deal with this stuff, but we're letting Black women down too. A Black woman's body belongs to her. If you cannot respect a Black woman's right to govern her body the way that she sees fit, then you don't respect Black women. Period.